After laying down fresh roots for my base and assembling a brand new team for the gym challenges, I spent some time between episodes mapping out and planting mint fields across our island. As the garden leader, I wanted mints to be my signature, and what better way to show that by filling the air with their sweet, refreshing scent. But there's one thing still missing. I don't actually have a gym, and I think it's about time we change that. Now, before we get any further in the episode, I do need to talk about my team. I am split on my decisions of who to include, and I've been looking at some strategies online because I'm actually thinking that we do triple battles for our gym challenge, and I need a triple battle team. So I've been coming up with something a bit different, and I think we need to change things up. So the team I have in my party right now is what we're going with. And of course, it starts raining. Let's move inside. So my team is currently consisting of Scissor. We got Mirabelle, the Roserade. We got Ninetales. We got a Turtwig here, which will be a Torterra at some point. We got a Shiftry, and we've got a Soul Rock, which I've been chaining and getting a really, really good one. And by chaining, I mean I've been using the COBBLEMON Unchained mod, and we got this absolutely beastly Soul Rock, which we're going to use on the team. Sun and rocks and stuff in gardens, you know, plants need sun. So I thought, you know, why not change things up a bit? We needed something more than just a psychic type, and Alakazam is fast, but doesn't have many more type advantages than just being psychic. So Soul Rock will do. But while it's raining, let's go and catch the shiny Pokemon that spawned in while I was hunting for Soul Rock. Yeah, I had 2 shinies in like 2 minutes, and I put them in this boat here because I didn't want to break my Soul Rock chain. So I've got a Ducklet, and I've got a Magikarp that have spawned in like within like 10 blocks of each other. It was crazy. And we got them both in the first ball. Nice. Perfect. Now the rain has finally stopped, and I actually need to terraform this section of land over here, and we are going to make this sort of like a cliff face. So we're going to use some cobblestone, build it up, and then we'll texture it a little bit, make it look really nice, and it will start making this area look a little bit more complete and stuff. We just need a lot more detail over here, and it's going to be good. It's going to be wonderful. I mean, come on, guys. Doesn't this look much better already? We've still got a little bit of texturing to do, but oh, this looks so much better than what was there before. I've also gone ahead and done a little section above, so we're just going to check that out 1 second. So we've got this wall here behind the tree, which is nearly done. It's getting there slowly. It's getting there very nicely. We're going to free cam and we can check it out from the top. I mean, it's better than what was there. We've still got sections around here to do. We need to make this look a little bit better. But yeah, this is getting to somewhere where I feel like we could make a really nice area. And I think it's also time that we start getting some resources so I can build my gym. I can't wait to get it built, and then I can start training and stuff like that. It's going to be wonderful. Hold the phone. I can't believe this. I was chaining Soul Rock off camera, trying to get some good IVs and not even shiny hunting one. And oh my goodness. We got a shiny Soul Rock, but unfortunately it's not as good as the one on the team. So it's going to stay in the box for a little while, I think. Now that little resource gathering session wasn't so bad, and I did do a little bit on a live stream. But you guys probably aren't interested in that. You're probably more interested in what I'm wearing right now, and that is because we are getting ready to do a distribution event on the server. Battlecraft has just reached 2 years old since the start of Season 1, and we are celebrating by holding a distribution event, but we aren't distributing Pokemon this time. We will be distributing moves. As we don't have access to TMs, it's pretty hard to make a competitive team using the Pokemon we want, so we have decided it might be a good idea to have a little bit of choice with a distribution event. But Casey, how exactly does a Pokemon move distribution work? Well, let me talk you through the rules that we've come up with. We have chosen 6 moves, 2 offensive moves, 4 support moves, and then you can actually pick a move of your own. So you are able to pick one move from each of these categories. So on the offensive moves, we've got U-turn and fake out. Supportive moves, we've got protect, tailwind, nasty plot, and trick room. And then you can pick your own move. And we have to do a little bit of commandy, cheaty to do it. But I think as we've been live for 2 years, and I think it's worth a little bit of cheaty. So for instance, let's take my Pokemon here. My Scizor would be absolutely ideal if it learnt U-turn. So we can actually use the Teach, Casey Blaze. Scizor is 3rd in my team, and we are going to teach it U-turn. Wonderful. So my Scizor has now learnt U-turn, so let's take a look at U-turn in my moves. U-turn! See, we've got U-turn in our moves, so we can actually use U-turn now and switch back out of our team, which is wonderful, but we are actually going to still use X-Scizor there. So seeing as we've got a couple of slow Pokemon on our team with Torterra and Solrock, I can actually teach Solrock Trick Room. Yes, we're going to do some Trick Room stats, so we're going to do Teach, Casey Blaze, number 6, and that is going to be Trick Room. Solrock has learnt Trick Room. Wonderful. So when we go now to Solrock, we go to its learnt moves here. Trick Room should be down the bottom. That's so cool. That is actually so cool. And I think for my final move, the move that I'm going to choose is Body Press, and I am going to teach that to... I'm going to teach that to my Chestnut. So we want that is in number 4, and we want Body Press. And there we go. My Chestnut has learnt Body Press. Nice. So if we look at Chestnut's moves now, we should see Body Press on there. Look at that. Have we got Hammer Arm or Body Press? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, this is so good. And with the event now well underway and resources gathered, it's time for a cheeky gym build time lapse. With the gym almost at completion, I challenged Virt to a little triple battle to test out my team. I was feeling pretty confident until the Camerupt came out. And one by one, my team were wiped out. I'm definitely going to have to go back to the drawing board. But that's not all I spoke to Virt about.
I'm here for a reason, okay? I need to swindle out something. I mean, I need you to give me something, okay? I need you to do it of your own volition, and then I need you to swear to secrecy. This is a long chain of things that I need that I did not strategize for. It's a little embarrassing, but I'm just rolling with it, okay?
We can work it out.
Here's the thing. I'm desperate, okay? I know I won, but the thing is I don't want to just win once. I want to stay competitive. And, I won on the back of some Pokemon that are touted as being some of the strongest that have ever entered the game.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I know it. And I'm proud, and I would do it again. But I have some thoughts about that, and I need somebody's help, and I haven't decided. Casey, I've heard about this person. Walk with me, talk with me. I've heard legend, if you will, of this CK Blaze. This person who, have you heard of that person?
No, not at all.
They seem to think that taxes from Obsidian was a fun thing.
I may have got together with some Team Shimmer members, Chespy and TTM, and messed with Team Obsidian a little bit, but it hasn't made it into an episode, so it's a little bit of backstory for you. I've got some books here. which I think we should put at people's bases,
Mm-hmm.
saying that there is now an Obsidian tax on the server. Hello there, General Kenobi. Said diamonds will result
And the
in
removal of ORP from your name.
the removal of orf from your name. Wonderful, wonderful. Wow, Team
We're
Obsidian.
geniuses.
Yeah, we are. Team Obsidian ain't gonna know what hit them. Should we just move them to the lighthouse? Put the fear into Virt by moving them to the lighthouse.
I can show you the world.
What?
There's no way.
Nice.
Oh, look at all these Pokemon over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You wouldn't know.
No, I wouldn't know. Wouldn't know.
No, these are my my kitties who were living comfortably in my home and now are, for some reason, over here. And I don't actually remember, but I'm pretty sure there was a sign somewhere that was like, Shimmer did this. And then I shook down Chespy in a cave, and Chespy revealed that CK Blaze was the one behind it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Being the admin on the server, I haven't seen anyone called CK Blaze come on. I mean, if we check the people that are online now, there's Callie, there's KC Blaze, there's Lilith, there's you, and there's JB who's AFK. So no CK. No, nope. Not a CK in sight.
Yeah, AFK is pretty sus. I'll give you that. But here's the thing. You know, I just hear. This is how I react when I hear news like this. I think, you know what, Casey? If you ever need somebody, you need a safe space to talk about how you really want to do evil things and you just don't feel free to do evil things. You have my ear, okay? I just want you to know that I'm here for you if you need me.
That does sound quite intriguing, and I might take you up on that offer in the very near future. I have an idea in mind that could be marvelous, exciting,
marvelous,
spectacular, game-changing.
I like I like those things. If you do like, dastardly things and you have any of that sort of interest inside of you, that flame, if you will. I have been holding on to something that I feel like you might be able to take care of.
Well,
it may look like something, but I think it may, it seems during my testing to be something even more than that.
Oh, wow. A Caterpie chrysalis. Wait, you think this is probably from the experiment?
I do think that, yeah. I think whatever happened to that Caterpie, it ain't gone. It's just, it's mutated, maybe.
There's something fishy going on here. But, well, I mean, Charizard was enough, right? But if we're going to have mutated Pokemon, is something going on in the region that we don't know about?
I mean, come with me to my tower if you don't know about it. I'm doing it pretty much in the open, but yeah, there's definitely some stuff. You did see my Obsidian Goldango, and he's not, he's not normal, I would say.
What is this contraption you've got going on here?
Well, I was trying to capture void energy and see if it would help my Pokemon, and then I won a tournament, so, I mean, you do the math. That's 2 + 2. Causation, not correlation, I think is what people say.
Dark magic. Dark magic.
I like to call it dark tinkering.
I think I can get on board with it.
Okay, listen, I figured you as the gardening trainer and potentially as CK Blaze.
Whoever that is.
Perfect. Your interest aside, that's fantastic. And, maybe as a show of good faith, you can sort of swear to me that because I have a request. And I need somebody who I can trust. Casey, can I trust you?
You can trust me. Look at me. Look at this face. Very trustworthy.
Actually, you look pretty trustworthy. Okay.
Yeah. Innocent eyes. It's the eyes that do it. Now, if you want to know why Virt needs to trust me so much, you're going to have to go and check out his next episode. It's going to be a banger. But I think we really need to talk about why my team didn't work against Virt, and that is because synergy. Now, my team has a little bit of conflicting movesets right now because we have a Trick Room Soul Rock, and then we have a a Ninetales with Drought, and then some Pokemon with Chlorophyll, which makes them fast in the sun, which doesn't quite work. So, yeah, Chlorophyll on Shiftry won't work with Trick Room. So, yeah, basically, I made it very impossible for me to win that battle because I was so slow. Not ideal. So, I think we're going to have to go back to the drawing board, and I have a few ideas, but it's going to take me a little while to get them on track. We are going to need a fast team and a slow team. So Soul Rock is definitely going to be staying on one of those teams, along with Torterra and Chestnut. And then we're going to make a fast Chlorophyll Drought team and, you know, wreck the opponents. It's going to be wonderful, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to need to change some Pokemon, get some good IVs, and get some EV training in. But that's all going to take a little bit of time. And now we are also nearing completion of the gym. It is so close to being finished. We have a little bit of interior work to do, and by a little bit I mean a lot, but at least like most of the ceiling is in around here. We need to put something here, and I'm thinking a nice chandelier that will be cool. We've also got these rooms at the end which need some decorating, and definitely a ceiling put in here. We're going to have some statues, we're going to have some tables and stuff, which is going to be nice. We're going to have some flowers put around the gym arena. It's going to look absolutely beautiful. And then we're going to actually wipe all of this dirt away. So if we go into free cam and we can see this little circle around here. This is actually going to be the circle of where the edge of the kind of island was going to end. So we need to remove all of this stuff here and make it all ocean. So that's going to be a little bit grindy, and that's going to be probably done on a live stream, which you can watch on the YouTubes. But I absolutely love this gym build. But I think we are going to have to draw the episode to a close because I've done quite a lot of work, even though it may not seem like it. This has taken me a long time to build and gather the resources for. I hope you're excited to see what shenanigans I get up to with Virt and some evil doings. Ha 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 ha. Remember, if you liked the video, maybe consider subscribing and hitting that like button. It really helps the channel out, and I would appreciate it greatly. But until next time, bye!